Okay, everybody, greetings from beautiful Maui, Hawaii. This is Keto Nana, and I am still on my beautiful cruise. And I just wanted to come in and true confessions, okay? So, my true confession today is for some reason, I have just been wanting to cheat. Okay, I've actually really wanted to try some of these beautiful desserts that are on this cruise ship, and I just had lunch by myself and had a wonderful pho, but I couldn't bring myself to eat the noodles. So they went and got me some seafood in a bowl so I could have it without my noodles. But then I went to the dessert counter, and boy, did they have some absolutely phenomenal desserts there. Of course, if you've ever been on a cruise ship, you know that everything is absolutely gorgeous and decadent, and they even had a sugar-free dessert, but it was a cream puff made with, of course, flour. And so, as you know, flour is a no-no, and it's one of those carbs that personally with celiacs I cannot eat. And I contemplated. I even grabbed one, and thinking, I'll just eat the stuffing that's on the inside. True confession, I just couldn't do it. Once my knowledge is there and awake, I just have to be true to myself. It's not like I'm cheating on anybody else but myself. And so I put it back, I put it down, and I don't know if a lot of your constitutions are as strong as mine is. I always thought I was a weak person, but so today was my very first day of having anything sweet and my sweet was 2 pieces of watermelon. So yes, I cheated. Well, I don't even call that a cheat because it's a whole natural. And yes, I'm sure I ate probably 2 days worth of carbs that I normally eat with those 2 pieces of watermelon. But I look at it this way. It's not going to do my body any damage, and I didn't have to have anything that was made with artificial sweetener or maltodextrin. We all know how lovely that stuff is for us, or any of the other pseudo artificial sweeteners that we just know will spike our insulins. So I just wanted to give you a true confession that I did try. I tried to cheat on myself, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it because self-love is optimal. And if you don't have self-love, then you won't be very successful. And I just want everyone to be successful and love yourself. And even if you do choose to get that sugar-free dessert and you don't have celiacs like I do, it's okay. It's all right. But for me, it just wasn't. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I'm not sure if a lot of you know or not, but I actually broke my toe on this cruise. The boat was swaying and I was walking up on the top deck by the pools, and it just so happened I caught it on the end of one of the deck chairs and twisted my tiny little pinky toe all the way back and completely broke it. But following Dr. Barry's advice, do not RICE, R-I-C-E, rest, ice, compress, and elevate. I did not do that. It was 4 days ago that I did that. I'm actually able to walk on it. It doesn't hurt very bad. We're about to tomorrow. My son and I are going zip lining, and I have no problems and no doubts that I'll be able to do the treks up into the treetops and go on and do that. So hopefully, my son Nico will be doing some filming with his GoPro, and I'll be bringing some of that to you too on my YouTube channel. But I just wanted to let you know that no matter how hard I tried, I just could not bring myself to do it. So this is let's see, today's the 29th. So we've been on the ship for 8 days, and it was the first time I've had anything sweet because there's just so many wonderful carnivore things on the ship. So I have not had any desire, although it's mostly up here and not in, it was all psychological. But enjoyed my watermelon. I don't know if I'm going to have any more, but if I do, oh well. But I just want to let you know, all of us struggle. And even though I'm 2 years into my keto, or almost 2 years, it's okay. Even if you're only 2 weeks, just be true to yourself and just know yourself. And for me, once my eyes were open, once I was awakened, I just can't do it. I know what it was like to be almost 300 pounds almost my whole entire life, and the thought of gaining even half a pound just scares me so bad. It's not that I'm a fanatic, but I feel so much better. And you know where I'm coming from if you've ever been on the ketogenic diet for very long, or the proper human diet. So I just wanted to let you know, true confessions, I tried, but I still can't bring myself to do it. And even though we're in Hawaii, those chocolate macadamia nuts are still sitting on the shelves in the store. I'm bringing home some roasted, but not honey roasted, nothing sweetened, nothing with artificial flavors, just plain salted and roasted macadamia nuts home for my husband and I to savor. So thanks, and I will be talking to you soon again. Bye.